every night.
Welcome to another episode of Cheechable Livin'. I'm your host, Cheech, and today we have a really special guest from OG Empire with us, and we're also going to debut a new segment called Ghost Kush. So let's welcome Jim Davis from OG Empire.
Hey.
Hey, Jim.
Hey.
Welcome to Cheechable Livin'.
Well, thank you for having me. I'm stoked to be here.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, so we have this awesome trophy from the OG Invitational Flower Cup.
Yeah.
A lot of folks don't know that this time last year, Jim and I partnered up. We were kind of getting sick of the quality of flower declining in Oregon.
Yeah.
And so we made a competition to kind of call out some of our favorite farms and just show our support by, creating kind of a homespun feel, but with real market value. And so, kind of what were some of the top things that you wanted to achieve this time last year when we got into it?
Well, I wanted a cup where you gave out money, right? Because that's the best, right? Something about it. And then I wanted, like we talked about, I wanted to give back the farmers like real world data from the sales side of because a lot of them aren't in those back rooms, and a lot of them aren't making those deals.
Right.
Or they're stuck. And so by the way we did it, by having intake managers judge and budgeters judge, they see so much weed, all that feedback, those farmers, were better off. All of them have commented on that, how they learn things they may never have heard. And that was the big goal for me.
Yeah, that was a really fun process. And just seeing, we put out the call to 30 different grows in the state, all of them licensed rec grows. We do this because, craft, because we want craft to thrive in the rec space. We understand and recognize that there are many different grows and grow styles across the state and the nation and the world. But this competition in particular is about maintaining the quality of craft access in the adult rec space, right? Yeah. And so I know there's some really killer growers in the medical space, and that's so awesome, but it's just kind of just outside of the parameters that we're trying to kind of achieve here. Yeah. And so we put out a call to 30 farms, 30. And it was the first one. We sprung it on them.
Oh, we caught them off guard.
Yeah, so how long did they have from when we asked them to when they had to do the intake?
I think it was almost 2 months.
2 months.
I felt like we could have either been catching on the tail end of a harvest coming out of cure, or maybe still had something.
Yeah,
which is cool. We just wanted to see what you're doing out there, what you're running, what you're selling.
Yeah, so it was like a true cross section of
not
the
a
grow.
year to polish something off.
Not a prize, but like really
cool.
representational.
Cool.
Yeah. And so so 30 farms. We had 9 farms show up.
Yeah.
And
a lot of people just missed the window though.
So it was a really kind of slim, kind of flyby thing. But kind of like a pop quiz, right? Yeah. And so if you're ready, if you're a grow and you're growing strong, then you gotta have a bag of weed. But we had 16 judges for 9 different grows.
We'll need it for that.
And then out of those grows, we had 16 samples, right?
So, yeah.
And so we only did one category, which is best flower. So that's what this cup is about.
Yeah. No greenhouse, no indoor, no outdoor. Everybody's in the same arena.
Yeah, we're just looking for the best genetics, the best quality, and we are listening to the market to kind of determine that.
Right. By the people buying the weed.
Yeah, by the people
buying the weed are
it.
telling you what's out there and what's hot, what's not, and why. And that's great information for all of our farmers.
And then you have kind of the day in the life of the grower, which is pretty isolated in itself. And so creating a social platform that is outside of the digital sphere where people can get together and really just see and interact with peers. You know, there's, you know, people from the industry coming.
Yeah, well, there are people from out of state, from
Yep.
all over the world, dropped in, and then it was cool to see people who had been friends on Instagram forever actually finally meet.
Yeah,
You know, those
yeah,
are those
that's
moments
always
where we're like,
special.
oh, that was rad, you know.
Yeah, I love that. Or people who have inspired or helped each other solve problems over, you
yeah.
know, digital platforms.
Yeah.
And then they can actually get together and see each other
Yeah.
and, you know, I guess express gratitude and
Right.
just appreciation for everything that we all do in this space. You know, let's get real, can feel like a thankless
yeah.
endeavor a lot
Yeah.
of the times, especially in the adult rec space.
Yeah.
So
right, yeah.
yeah, so we got, you know, we whipped up a competition.
Mm-hmm.
People showed up. It was freaking rad.
It was rad.
But now we have,
You
you
might say
know,
epic. You might say epic.
Epic,
Yeah.
the Epic 420, right?
It's
Like,
cool to run into people still where they're like, oh my God, when is that again?
cool,
Yeah,
yeah. I
yeah.
mean, people are excited, right? I mean, we've been teasing it a little bit here and there.
Yeah.
But we, you know, we have people who are kind of trying to get in and
Oh, yeah.
see the inside scoop before we make
Yeah.
any official announcements.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we have the legacy trophy here,
Yeah.
which is our friend Godzilla
Mm-hmm.
holding the OG Empire Trade Group crest.
Yep.
Right. So right now, the current reigning champion is Jason Lampman from
Yeah.
State 3 Farm.
Yeah, I love
And
that.
we have Stash Mountain in second place
Yep.
and Trichome Farm
Yep.
in third place. So those folks, you all are invited to come
Mm-hmm.
back and show again in 2025.
Yep. You got to defend everything.
You have to
Yeah.
defend your title. You have to
Yep.
defend your position. And this is a pretty sweet mantelpiece.
Oh, yeah.
A little
Everybody loves
garden ornament.
Everybody loves
You know, move it around.
Move around. Yeah. They do really well in the grow.
Yeah, no, and that's
No spider mites anywhere this is sat.
really,
That's
so
the
it's
rumor.
like a,
That's the rumor.
it's a PM talisman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe part of your IPM.
One of the coolest things that kind of developed from the Cup and
Mm-hmm.
just seeing everybody together is the OG Trade Group,
Yeah.
right? The
Yeah.
OG Empire Trade Group.
Yeah.
We have been, you know, forming partnerships, creating, you know, sales funnels for some of these craft farms. Our goal is really with this trade group is to get a group of folks who are craft oriented, tier 1 and smaller, to work together as a collective or a cooperative and really just gain the benefits that, you know, a corporate entity might, right? So it's really just about pooling resources for smaller entities and helping each other thrive.
Yeah.
And of
Yeah.
course, the ultimate goal being ever increasing the quality of craft flower
Yeah.
that is accessible to Oregonians.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah. These farms are special, and it's that short. It's like short season beer. You know, it's that special run. A lot of them, and like just preserving that because it's dying. You know, and we've seen it. And but it's just keeping it around, supporting those people. It's enough that they you said one day. A lot of these people can't get 50 miles past their farm because they're the only person on on some of them. And then we come along and we're able to help them do their sales pipeline, help them market, help them find other people, you know, like the other day with the rolling machine. And it was like, oh, so-and-so has that, you know. And so it stays in the group. And then we have relationships with manufacturers and genetics and all of that consulting. It just makes sense to band together and form a guild and a trade group and survive.
Yeah, and we're doing
And build
it.
real community.
Yeah.
Not talk about it, but build real community.
We want to see impact.
Yeah.
And that's really what we're looking at. And, you know, that's our mission is
Yeah.
just to create that impact in the community and keep it growing. So I know that we're excited about it and we get all of behind the scenes. People are reaching out, but there are people all over the nation that are talking about this cup.
Oh, yeah. It's cool.
You know,
For such a small splash when we started. I think it was the connection. I think a lot of people went home and talked about, we saw it. People had moments of real genuine coolness. The stuff that we all go to events hoping to get. And that was kind of cool to see it finally.
Yeah.
It's been rough out there. You know,
Exactly.
and everybody's learning again. Everybody's learning how to go to events. Everybody's learning how to be a community again. And so it's kind of cool to help steward that in a safe space. And, like I said, provide the magic. I thought it was cool because a lot of dispensary people and a lot of budtenders got to meet farmers they'd never got to meet.
Yeah.
And vice versa.
Exactly. No, it was really, again, that's what we're talking about with community is we keep on bringing people together who are working so hard.
Well, we've seen collabs since then where people have done stuff because they met at the Cup. And they finally met and they're, oh, yeah, we're doing this thing now together. That's cool.
I love it.
Really cool.
I love to
That's
see
what it's
it.
about.
I know people all around the nation are super stoked for the Cup, so let's hear what they have to say. It's 2,000 miles to Oregon. We've got a full tank of gas and a half pack of joints. It's dark out and we're wearing sunglasses.
Hit it.
Did you smoke this? I'd smoke this. I'd smoke this hard. Come on, Bob. Let's go to Oregon.
Hey man, are you okay? Are you eating that gas station Delta 8? We gotta do that, man. Let's go to Oregon and get the good stuff.
Wow, what a wild crew.
Oh, totally. I hope they're gonna be at the OG Invitational.
Me too.
This is it. We're opening it up. It's finally the call to action. It's that time of year to get ready for the OG Invitational in April 2025.
Yeah.
I'm excited. Be watching for invites in your emails, in your trees. We might send it by Al, you never know, but be watching. If you're an intake manager, get in now. There's only so many slots and you're gonna wanna judge this competition. It's some of the best weed the state has to offer, if not the country, by some of the best people. And finally, if you're a sponsor, now's the time to get involved. Now's the time to help build community. Get on now, we can keep you in all of the media all the way to give you maximum exposure and make you part of the group.
Yeah, it's amazing. And let's not forget our amazing volunteers. We have a bunch of spots open from now throughout the show and even a little bit after. So hit up Cheechable.com and sign up today.
Got an empty tummy and a dry mouth? Come on down to Munchie's Buffet today. HOA giving you a hard time? Call Edgelord's Yard Service. We'll do your lawn. Are you creative with an eye for detail? Learn how to make extra dollars in your spare time. Artificial Intelligence Production Dungeon.net. Get the gulps with snake-style pickled eggs. Now available in 10-gallon family-sized jars.
It's no secret that this is the hottest place to advertise. Contact us at Cheechable.com.
Holy shit, Grinder! You scared me to death. No offense.
I got you good, man.
Yeah, you did. Don't do it again.
Ooh.
How do you even have a bong?
'Cause I died doing what I love. Taking massive rips. chips. You want some?
No, I'm good.
What? You don't get high anymore?
Yeah, I do. I just kind of incorporate it into, a healthy lifestyle. My everyday. I'm not couch locked, choking down chips. You have chips too?
Yeah, I was laughing at Gilligan and I choked to death on him. Were you coming home from work?
No, I was on a date with a new guy and it went real bad.
How'd y'all meet?
I'm on this new app called Superbooth. It's for cannabis users to connect, but the guys on the app are just not for me. Check it out.
Promise you a good time, but I can't promise you I'll shower. When my music career takes off, I'll put you second. Probably before then, too. My phone will just for my mouth. And I really start to meet you, no?
He seems cool.
What? No!
Your standards are too high.
Yeah, they are high. And I am too.
Boom!
I'm going to my bedroom to listen to some music. When I get back, you better be gone.
Oh, come on, man. Don't be like that. Be like this. Psh, I'm not going anywhere. I died in this house.
What?
Nothing.
Bye.